What's up, everybody? Sorry. What's up, everybody? And welcome to my very first video that I've put out, I think in 2020? I'm not sure. It has been a very long time since I've done anything on here, and this is the video that I'm going to be talking about, and hopefully you don't mind the Twitch setup right now. It's just one of the easiest ways that I can get a face cam up, actually talk to you guys, and put out a video relatively quickly, which we'll get into. Some of you actually may have noticed a little bit of a change here. I got a new house. I marry Leanne in less than 10 days as of recording this video. And we got a new home together, and this is the very first time my griff ball's on the ground right there. We're just ignore that for now. No, actually. And it's fixed. I have been so busy. For those of you who follow my streams, which, hey, shout out if you do. Thank you very much for following the stream. If you haven't, oddly enough, I don't have my stream on my streaming setup because you would have already been at my stream. So why would I need to link to the stream that you're currently watching? But this is going on YouTube. So if you're not already, you can go to twitch.tv/Dwight. That's it. No Mighty Potato, no nothing, just Dwight. You can watch me on there. When I do stream, it's been chaotic right now, which I will get into in this video. I'm just catching up, everybody that may be just a YouTube video watcher and not someone that actually watches my streams. I'm losing my voice. It's been a while since I've done this. Fuck, I'm so stoked. I'm so excited for so many things right now. I'm just happy that this song is too sad. We're gonna skip that song and go back to this one. There's so many good things that are happening. This video, as you can tell by the title, and you already know, is about Minecraft RTX, or Minecraft with RTX. I'm not actually quite sure, oddly enough. I'm not quite sure of the actual title that they want to say, but I believe it's Minecraft with RTX. It's not Minecraft RTX because Minecraft RTX would give you the assumption that this is a different Minecraft when it's the same Minecraft, it's just enhanced. So a couple months back, I say a couple months, but I think it's been half a year now. Just about. I think just over a half a year. I've been officially, well, not officially. I've been working at NVIDIA at doing a different position, and I've been officially working for NVIDIA for 2 months. Yes, because I started in February 3rd. And you can see my lovely NVIDIA company backpack right there, and my non-slinging. Oh, I got that fucking thing there too. Hold on, and it's gone. That was just a pillowcase that we don't have pillows for yet. But you can see my non I don't know, shilling for NVIDIA products. I just thought it would be fun to throw some boxes on there. They're empty. There's no cards in there. But and my Twitch pillow that Leanne bought for me. I'm very, very excited to have that. I think my camera just flashed again. I don't know why it's flashing. I think it's because my USB is getting a little finicky. Or maybe the HDMI. I don't know. I need to stop moving my desk. I think that's what's actually doing it. But I also need to slow the fuck down. I feel like I'm talking a million miles an hour. Just the excitement is getting to me. But I've been working at NVIDIA, and my main project, roughly, I'm hired as a video game capture artist. So all of those beautiful shots that I've been doing all these years on YouTube, Server Saturday being a big starter of that, but like Skyrim Insider had a bunch of cinematic shots. I've done a bunch of fake trailers for games and a whole bunch of other things. I've done video game reviews where I used cinematic shots. I feel like I've kind of really been building up this skill set for over 10 years now, and I found a position that I fucking love. Honestly, I love working there. I love the people I work with. My boss is amazing. He's incredibly nice and super understanding, and not like the type of boss that like is hounding people like, you need to get this work done. We don't care, you know, it needs to get done, sort of thing. There is deadlines, there is things that we have to get done, but it's not like he doesn't think that we're all robots. He understands we're human and respects our bandwidth and mental capacity to actually doing things. Great guy. Thanks, Chris. You're a great dude. So I've been working with them, and I've been working very closely with, aside from like doing random video game capturing for different projects for NVIDIA, I've been doing a lot of Modern Warfare. Love that game. Great game. Is Minecraft with RTX, and that has been my like bread and butter for like 6 months now. Since October of last year, I've been working incredibly closely with all the developers of that game. Not all of them, the head ones at least, just because there's no need for me to talk to everybody. I just, you know, express my concerns or recommendations or suggestions to a couple of people, and then they distribute it as necessary. But so I've been working really closely with them, and it works out because I have 10 years of experience with Minecraft. I know it like the back of my hand. Maybe not so much the updates, but I know like the core game, the feeling of it, all these things. And to be able to work with this project, I'm just so excited to finally fucking talk about this publicly. That is bringing ray tracing into Minecraft, into a game that started this career, that has brought me to this position, that Minecraft has led me to this point right now, to having this home, to having a wife, because she found me through my Minecraft videos, through my Hogwarts videos. She found me through there and then stalked me. We use that term as a joke term, by the way. She didn't actually stalk me, but she listened to the podcast. She realized that she lived somewhat close to me and just sent me a message, and we talked for a bit. But it's because of Minecraft that I have anything of value right now, which that sounds worse than what I mean it. But I'm very, very excited. In fact, I got a little golden sheep. Microsoft gave me this little golden sheep for some Minecraft RTX stuff, and I'm super happy to have him. He's great. But I've been working really close with them to get to help guide them, basically, to keep Minecraft pure. Like, it's not like a different version of Minecraft. It still feels like Minecraft. If anything, like, it actually like is revitalizing my love for the game, because like Minecraft for me years and years ago was like this massive game that where you could start an adventure on a new world that's randomly generated, that is infinitely big, that is just full of surprises, and you get to customize that experience, and it's like it's such a perfect game for me, because I love being able to create things from nothing. I like being able to do whatever I want. I don't like having the boundaries of the game telling me, no, you can't do this, invisible wall here, or like you can't interact with this object that way or nothing. And then the modding scene of Minecraft took off, and that blew up, and is such another like layer of just, I don't know. I can't come up with any more words, but I'm just so excited that this project is finally going live, because, guys, let me tell you, that being on the development side of video games is such a bittersweet thing. It's so fucking cool because you get to be a part of everything before it's even live, and like I've been playing this game for months now. Like, I honestly believe that I have more time in Minecraft RTX right now than any other person out there. Like, even the developers, a lot of times they just pop in to test stuff, run a couple of stuff. I'm fucking at NVIDIA for like 10 hours, like cranking out maps and stuff like that for them, working on projects, and all of these things. And man, I really should have prepared those old maps that I worked on too, but I didn't. It's fine. This is going to be a long video. I can already tell. You guys know these long videos where I'm like, this is going to be a short video. I'm going to talk a little bit, and then it's done. this is going to be one of those videos where I'm like, it's a short video and it's 45 minutes long. It's just, there's so much I want to talk about. This is going to go up on YouTube at 6 a.m. It is currently midnight 30. And I got to edit this, upload it, go to bed, get some rest, wake up, and start streaming at 9 a.m. for the release of Minecraft with RTX at 10 a.m. And I'm so fucking jazzed. It's actually just, it's all hitting me right now because I finally get to talk to you guys. And that is the reason why I have been gone. I have been missing from my YouTube duties and responsibilities, and Minecraft or Team Mongoose SMP is taking a break. I still have tons of that footage. I still have like maybe 40 more episodes of that, but I just didn't have the time to edit it, and like the views were dropping off, so like I knew you guys weren't really watching and or caring anymore either. There was a lull in the SMP. We were doing dumb stuff and we weren't being super entertaining, but then it picked back up because we started doing an adventure map. Maybe I'll just kick that off, to kick off the new stuff with that. But anyways, I need to breathe. There's so many things I want to talk about, and it's so late and I want to get out that information. But we finally get to share with you guys, and it is a beta, by the way. This Minecraft right now is a beta. There will be bugs, there will be things wrong and everything like that, but it is, believe me when I say that, like, the developers behind this are so damn good at what they do, because it's like, just when I think like it's so good, like a week goes by of iterations and stuff like that, and the next week like things are so much better, and like there's new features and new things that look, or different stuff looks better, and you know, some stuff breaks because that's what happens with development, but it's all good. And how long have I been recording so far? I don't know, 14 minutes. And I haven't shown you guys anything, but anyways, let's get into it. So first off, we're going to swap cameras over. We're going to go to my, my clean output here. Currently there is a Minecraft beta for this. So you have to be part of Microsoft's insider program or something like that to be a part of the beta. They need to activate your Microsoft account to have access to the beta. For those who don't know, Minecraft with RTX is only going to be on the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, which means it's only the Windows 10 version of it. It will not be on the Java version. So this little Minecraft launcher that boots up the Java edition of Minecraft, it will not be on here. It's just a limitation that they have to work with, because for them they're basically recoding an insane amount of the game. Like they're putting in so many new lines of code and everything to get this to work that they need a version that isn't as volatile as Java. That's me making up stuff. I don't know the true reason, but that is a reason. So if you have bought a Minecraft account and you that in like, unless you've bought it in like the last year, let me make sure that the sound isn't on this one too. So yeah, okay, or the music, so we're not getting double sound. Oh, I didn't get rid of the text up here. Let me do that real quick. Right now, and I understand, like there's a couple of things I don't like about the Windows 10 version versus Java, and it's mainly the big one is like, I can't just make a server for friends on here. You can buy a Realms. That's not the same thing. It's just not the same thing. Like, having a server is so much easier to work with. But you know, I get it. It's fine. We're not here for that. So this is the beta thing. I'm going to actually change my resolution of my computer to 1080. There we go. Because this game works infinitely better at 1080. So I'm going to keep my frames up here on the top. That way you guys can see it. 1080p, absolutely. I mean, and it is just Minecraft, so really, do you need more than 1080p? Probably not. For people, once you have access to the beta, now we are, 17 minutes or so into this video. I'm going to edit it so it's less for you guys, teach you how to use it. So under Marketplace, you can look up RTX things, and you can see that a lot of these are the most popular right now. Ray tracing worlds with NVIDIA RTX. So any of these ones that have the NVIDIA GeForce RTX badge on it will have an RTX enabled texture pack or resource pack. You can either do that, or you can hit the little search button up here and you could just type in RTX, and then it'll give you stuff that's not RTX related, but that's fine. There's only 5 maps, so they're right here. They are the first ones, so they just filled the rest with dinosaur survival, dinosaur stuff. Oh, because RTX, I get it. So they're all gonna be free. First off, NVIDIA RTX enabled Minecraft, completely free. You will not need to pay for any of that stuff. And these are maps that we worked with different creators to provide you guys with an experience of just a whole bunch of different stuff. Like this is a survival world that was done by Gemini Tay. This is a like an adventure sort of puzzle map called Aquatic Adventure, done by Dr. Bond. Imagination Island is a theme park map made by Blockworks that has 5 different areas that just show off different tech involving RTX. Color, Light, and Shadow Showcase is another sort of tech demo sort of thing made by Pearlescent Moon. And Of Temples and Totems is a adventure questline map from Razzleberries. All wonderful people, incredibly talented people. Highly suggest you guys check out any of these people. I have met personally Gemini Tay, Dr. Bond, and Pearlescent Moon in person. We had a Minecraft summit that we invited a bunch of these people over to play at NVIDIA. I met these people. They're all wonderful people and just so freaking talented. But even though I've been playing Minecraft since before these people were born, no, that's not true. But I've been playing it for not over 10 years. I think it's just been about 10 years. I don't know. I'm not good at math. I've never been good at math, but the level of skill for Minecraft builders is so beyond what I was at, or still am at. But we're going to do Color, Light, and Shadow. First thing you'll notice is a bunch of screenshots and stuff like that. I didn't do this panoramic one here, but I took this screenshot, I took that screenshot, and this one, and that one, and that one. I took all of these screenshots you're going to see on all of these maps. All of these maps, this is what I've been doing at work. I've been taking all these screenshots. They're a little low res because Microsoft wants you to give them like a 500 pixel picture for some reason, but I took these in 4K. I have the 4K image of this world. I don't want to go in the folder right now, but I could show it to you. I think I may have taken this photo. This one could have been from Dr. Bond. You can see there's already a couple of ratings. They're all great. I really like them. There you go, Dr. Bond got another rating from me, bud. Of Temples and Totems is amazing. I did not take this photo. This is an insane photo. This is all blown out. This is not a photo I would have taken. Didn't take that one. These must have come from Razzleberry, but which is odd because I was asked to take photos of all these, so I took a bunch of photos. But it doesn't matter. This map is crazy. I love this map. So if you wanted to grab one of these, I don't think I have this one yet. Create this world. Let me see. Is this the same for all of these? Let's go back. Let's go play beta. I have those two. Oh, okay. I've already downloaded them all. So in that area, you could just hit download. It downloads it, and then if you want to use it, when you hit play beta, you go to create new because it gives you templates of all these worlds. So these are my world templates here. And then you can see all of them here. So if we wanted to create a template for Imagination Island, we click it, we say create this world, and then you can just hit create and go and then play it the way they want you to. If you want to change anything, you can unlock template world options, unlock all settings, and change it to like creative and keep it on peaceful and stuff, and you can hit create. And then it'll just start the map for you. And then, obviously, once you're in the game, do I have VSync on? Why am I locked at 60? What's going on here? Is there VSync in this? I don't know. Advanced video. They may have locked it at 60. It's possible. It's possible that they locked it at 60. Or it's something on my computer end, because sometimes I'll turn on VSync for that reason. But you'll see that it'll stay at solid 60. Maybe occasionally dipping if there's like a lot of stuff going on. But anyways, this is Minecraft RTX. I'm going to actually turn off clouds because this map is actually pretty tall. Like pretty high up Y level wise. And then I'm gonna crank the view distance all the way. That'll take our frames down a little bit, but that's not gonna matter to me very much. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set ray trace fog. These are, you don't need to worry about these. This is just me doing my thing. We're gonna change that from like 2 to like 4. Yeah, there we go. So you'll see that there's God rays now. So that turns on the fog, and the fog just makes the God rays visible, basically. I believe game time should be progressing. Yeah, so you can see that the shadows are crawling through. So if we like set like time set 0, we'll get all that sun creeping through those windows from like the side here, and you can see it just like slowly creeping back. So you can see that. So it's all real time. Like if we take a block and put it in the way, it's going to create a shadow there. If we take like a translucent block, some light will still transfer through it. You know, it doesn't block all the light. Depending on if you use stained glass too, it'll bring that color through it. Like the glass will block things as well, so you can actually see through without like the fog kind of like blocking your view. This is gonna be me like just showing you guys like all this insider info that I know, but like I really like the way glass looks now. Like it's gone through so many different variations, and it's such a complicated thing, because the way that you guys need to think about this is that the way that ray tracing works is that you're taking all of these beams, all of these rays of light from the source, which would be the sun in our case, and the like ambient light and everything like that. The sun is sending out light rays. It hits the ground, and then it spreads out, right? It goes to your eyeballs. Whatever you're seeing is light going into your eyeballs, right? So we're calculating all of this math, all of these light rays hitting all of these different objects, and we're sending that light all in different directions, throwing it against bump maps. Like that's why these look textured and stuff like that. That will actually all interact with the light that hits these blocks correctly. So you can see like the lava here is super bright on the bottom of these bumps here, but it's darker on the opposite side. Where if we threw lava above or changed the light source to above, it'd be the opposite. Same thing with this stone here. This texture pack is like a default texture pack, but our HD one is insane. But you can see that it affects the way that you expect it to. And then like all of this glass up here, you know, all of that math needs to be calculated too. So that's why you'll see it be, it's almost like it's kind of catching up, right? Like some of the blocks, they look like they're kind of catching up. I'm sure it's probably obvious to some of you, but that has come so far because like some of the earlier iterations of it, like it was like you were drunk. Like you were kind of looking, it was a little swimmy, but like they've been working on it so hard and making it better and better and better. So the final version, I have absolute faith is going to be so kick-ass. But you can see like the blue from the ice here is hitting the blue of the ice, and it's hitting the wall here. So this wall right here is more blue than like say that wall that's just hitting water. Or that one which is taking on like the orange from the lava. I'm squeaking like I'm 12 years old again. I'm just so excited, guys. I'm so excited that I'm running my mouth dry. So let's go actually see the world, yeah? So this is a huge map, and RTX gets real insane when there's a lot of things going on. So I really don't expect you guys to be able to crank the game up and kind of maintain decent frame rate because it is a very intensive thing. But the good news is like if you do just like crank it down like a little bit, let's just say half, you get a good amount there. But like the frame rate's a lot better. It'll remain more solid and it'll remain more stable. But I have a pretty beefy computer. I want to show you guys everything, so I'm gonna keep it cranked and give you guys the full experience. So this is Imagination Island, which is very cool. I'm gonna turn off our game rule, do daylight cycle false. That way the time stops going, and then we'll set the time at like 1,000, or maybe even like a little earlier. Oop. A little earlier than that. That way we just get some God rays, you know, just something pretty, you know. Throw some long shadows there, like across the ground, from the poles and everything like that. And we can even take like if you don't like the fog, you could just you can turn it to clear, and then weather clear. Silly rain, but the rain brings fog too, which is really cool. I like that. I like all of these things. I like this game. You guys ever heard of Minecraft? Minecraft's pretty cool. So with water was the first thing that I recognized as like a big change. So this glass here is actually a really good example of it. So this is all squared. So this is what it looks like. This is what it should look like, right? Like in regular Minecraft, you look at it, you see these straight lines, they go down, they're all straight, but that's not how light refracts in water. So like you can see that it gets shorter the farther it goes away because it's compressing the light, because that's what happens with water. So there's real-time refraction. If you watch the green there happening in Minecraft now. So depending on the angle that you look at things, the water is going to refract. And it's a little bit harder to see it here, but it's easier to see it on like rivers and everything like that, where you see like the sand and clay and gravel and everything underwater. But this is incredible. Like I was so blown away by that little thing. And then when you go underwater, it's fine because you're in water. And then with water, you also will get God rays underwater if the sun is hitting it, which do terminate after a certain amount of distance. The lower you go into water, the darker and more monotone colors become as well, which is another thing that I was like a big advocate for. I was just like, tell me that like if I put like a red and blue block like next to each other at the bottom of like a deep ocean, it'll be really hard to tell the difference between the two, and it's true. At least it was the last time I checked. I should say I do work for them and I do a lot of stuff, but so many things have changed. Like this last month has been insane on crunch. Like there's been like so many iterations of stuff that that has been coming out that it's really hard for me to keep up on all of the changes. But one cool thing though that I've yet to do, because like by now this is probably looking pretty normal, right? This is looking like Minecraft, the way Minecraft normally looks. You can see the light coming through the blue windows, gives kind of a blue tint, you know, to things. You know, there is color blending as well. So if you threw like red and yellow, it'll make an orange light. Blue and yellow will make green. You know, all that stuff. But anyways, it's probably looking all normal, right? Let's grab a fancy angle. We can just turn it off. And turn it off at any time. And then it just goes back to regular Minecraft with its regular water. And for some reason, I'm losing frames for some reason. I don't know. Oh, can we get back down here and look at... Yeah, there we go. So there you go. So all those green lines are all the same, right? But bam, we turn ray tracing back on. I'm going to blame the fact that I'm recording on these little things, but it's fine. You can see it's throwing in refractions again and reflections too. I mean, like, don't miscount those. They're all real time as well. As far as I'm aware, they are working on kind of a ripple thing. It looks like there's a trace of it, but they've toned it down a little bit. Like you can see, like here, with the reflections, there's like a ripple going through it. But the pixel design of water in this pack is a little aggressive. But that changes with the time of day too. Like, I think near sunset, it looks a lot better. So the whole point of this map is that it's kind of a theme park, right? Like, you can go to different stalls and stuff like that and take on different rides. This castle is filled with stained glass, by the way, which becomes increasingly more difficult, honestly, to render. You know, better prepare a beefy computer or turn your render distance down, which I suggest. But there is a new driver too for this, so if you're trying to play this, make sure to pick up that new driver because that enables DLSS 2.0, which is brand new and beautiful. Worked great. But you can see that the stained glass is throwing color on these different blocks here, and I don't know, it shines appropriately, you know. Where like this pink one, you know, it's not a pink block or nothing like that. You can see my hand covering it. And if we go into third person, we render our full body. So see that? And I believe it puts it on your body too. Yeah, a little bit of pink there. My hands and stuff. I'm just a Steve right now because I'm playing on Bedrock and it doesn't have my skin. There's also what they call, and I know this now because I read a script for a video, for a 15-minute long video, by the way, is going up on the GeForce channel, where yours truly is going to be explaining all of these worlds to you in detail. That initially I was told was only going to be shown to press. And then they're like, this video is so good, we're going to put it out publicly. Which I'm a little bit proud of because I lost an entire weekend to that. I worked 14 days straight for that video to come out. So, you know, cheers. Hope you guys watch it. You like the video. You leave a comment and be like, wow, whoever's voice that is, that's a creamy voice. Don't say that. Don't say that's a creamy voice. My coworkers will never let me down. Say something nice. If you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, say something mean. Don't say something mean. Be nice to everybody. But RTX, Minecraft RTX supports what's called per pixel emissivity. So if you create a block, it's a little tough to tell during the day, but if you create a block that has multiple colors on it, each one of those colors is going to be represented by their corresponding light being thrown off to the different blocks. So if you look around this block, you'll see that there's green, there's pink, there's blue, there's yellow, and the further away those get from each other, they blend into whatever color those colors blend into. And apparently most of those colors kind of blend into a bluish light. But you can see it's super faint, but there's like some pink on these, like on this bit map or bump map, normal map, whatever you want to call it. And then there's blue on this side, you know. There's a little bit of purple in there. It's tough to tell because it's easier to tell on the HD texture packs, not these normal ones. But I mean, you get the gist of it, right? It's bonkers. I love this stuff. Actually, if we set time set noon, and then we turn our fog back on, let's just change it to like medium. There's a bunch of glass at the top here, which shine down into this area, right in the center here, and it's doing a whole bunch of magic on this glass, but it's tough to tell because for some reason they made the glass or the floor glass. I don't know, but they did. Does this work? That doesn't work. I think these were supposed to be teleports that take you up to the second floor here, but for some reason they don't work, and I'm not sure why. Was there ever? There's not even a command block attached to it. So it's magic that's supposed to bring you up here, but you can go up on the second floor. It's a bunch of cooler stuff. All right, rest of the world. We're gonna turn the fog off. There is a sweet spot for the fog, by the way. It's not always just in your face, but just for dramatic effect, I turn it like I crank it and then I turn it off. And then we'll set our time back to like early morning, just so we can get some long shadows. So yeah, I'm sure you've seen the giant dragon over in the distance, but I wanted to come over here to show you guys, like, click the button for churros. You click that, and you get a little packet of churros. And then there's like things that you can buy from these guys here. So you can get a ticket for 6 leather, which you can change for 7 tickets for a leather tunic. I'm not sure what you use that for, but like there's little things like that. There's a minecart ride at each one of these areas that takes you through whatever it is. So if we do what did I like? 0.5. You'll see like a really nice view of whatever park you're in. So this is the canyon ride. And it just kind of takes you through just different parts of the canyon. But if you hop off the coaster, there is like a bunch of like super nice areas, which, by the way, torches, when you hold them, will put off light eventually. That is something that, yeah, so this one's about atmospherics. That is something that I've asked them to do, and they're definitely going to do it. They told me. Yep, I know atmospherics. I keep activating it. I'm sorry. But there is a bunch of hidden secrets like in all of these worlds. So like there's a pathway over there. There's pathways down there. There's a chicken, you know. It's sweet. So this is also one of my favorite demos. So the big thing that I like about this is like the way that light works now means that if things aren't properly lit, or even this whole room looks like this in normal Minecraft, because you have the sun. The sun's weird in Minecraft. It just comes straight down through any hole, right? So you have like holes up there, but the sun's not there. The sun's over here behind this wall. So how is this all getting lit, you know? And you have like light creeping in through all of these like open holes and stuff like that. It looks patchy, and you know, it looks fine. You know, you throw on a torch and you light up the whole place, and everything looks exactly the same because light is light in this game. This torch light isn't any different from lava light or fire or any of that stuff. But Minecraft RTX, once we let the oh man, what is the word for that? Where it has to like adjust and bounce all the rays around and stuff like that again. I forget what it's called, but you'll see that it'll progressively get more dark once it realizes like, oh, there's not a whole lot of light in here. But you can see one torch over there that's like reflecting off the ground here. You see some light creeping in through the outside just from the sun bouncing light off of like the sides of these canyons and everything like that. You see most of the light coming out of the big opening here that just shines it off into this room. Like, look how fucking good this room looks. Like, it looks so good, and there's no light in here. There's no additional light. Rather, it's just the sun hitting, bouncing off of the rock and everything like that, and creating all this stuff. But there's a puzzle here that you're supposed to, you know, go. I think you're supposed to go through the wood ones here and walk around, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna show you guys this fucking dope move here. Bam. And then boom, there's light. There's tons of light in here. But really, is there tons of light in here? Like, it's just these, like, these braziers here, right? But there's so much of it, and it's so concentrated, it bounces everywhere, and the ambient occlusion just takes over, and it transforms this place, and it becomes like this really cool, kind of spooky looking like layer, you know? But you don't get that. That doesn't happen in Minecraft. Like, you just get some light. Like, there's nothing spooky about this. There's nothing, you know, it's just some light. Like, it looks good, but like, was that really your vision, or was this like red sandstone like insanity like your vision, you know? Like I said, we're still like, we're letting the camera adjust, or our eyeballs adjust to the room, and more ray light, more ray tracing, and all that fucking computer magic is happening. So it's like, even up here, we're getting glow up on these pillars because it bounces light all the way up, because that's what light does. Light does a lot of crazy stuff, guys. So we're gonna leave this place. I'm gonna show you one more thing at this place, just because it's one of my favorite things. There goes the cart. still going on this ride. I'm gonna take us to nighttime. So we're going nighttime. So the skies are actually black now, which is cool. You get a little bit of moonlight. You can see like some god rays right here kind of poking through. Might be better if I wasn't right next to like some bright lights, these blue lights, which look awesome, by the way. And then of course the castle's huge, and very bright. But this is my favorite area. Like, I'm never going to get tired of looking at this area. Like, I'm going to sit and let YouTube process these pixels, so hopefully it looks good. And why is my camera info's on? Fucking chill out. Oh, it must have reset again. I'm sorry if my camera's flickering. I think it's the USB port. I don't know. Or the HDMI that I have going to the camera. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just me banging on the table, maybe, you know, doing the thing on the camera. But, like, this is so cool. And, like, look, this is what it looked like. Like, it's still a sick build. It's such a cool build, but, like, you don't get that, like, that full effect of just, like, the amount of lava and the amount of fire, and like it just carries through everything, and it gives you like this red, like, ominous glow, and like the underside of his wings are like lit up, and it's just it's terrifying, you know? Like, look how freaking cool this dragon looks. But this isn't what he looks like. This is what he looks like. Where'd he go? He's gone. You know, it's just, there's so many cool things, and like lava rooms like this, which by the way, just like watching the light bleed out of the temple and like bouncing off of these bricks, and these are iron bars, I believe. This isn't what this room looks like. It just is this, because lava light is just light in Minecraft. That's it, you know? Like, and I know a lot of this stuff, I'm gushing over, right? A lot of people are saying shaders have done it for a while. I've used shaders. You guys have seen me use shaders, but like, this is just the next evolution of shaders. Like, I don't know if they've actually talked to the guy who makes the shaders, the path tracing ones from Seuss. I know that I've talked to a couple of developers. They said that they actually stayed away from it completely because they don't want to make it seem like they've been copying any of his work or anything like that. So I know that they've kept a distance that way. This is another one of my favorite views, by the way, of this park, because of the red from the lava hitting that side of the castle, and the blue from that like tower ride, and the Ferris wheel and the ice areas bouncing off of the left side. Like, I love this side of the park at nighttime. It's so cool. And then you have green right below us here. Like, this whole lake here is green because there's a bunch of green lights in the water here. And it's bouncing off. It's so cool. It's so cool. I can't not say cool things about it. So anyways, that's Imagination Island. And I'm not going to go through all of these. I am enjoying Minecraft. How dare you make me say no just so I don't have to do that? I'm not going to rate it on the Microsoft Store. Everybody loves Minecraft, Microsoft, all right? It's why it survived so long. I'm dying. It's 1 a.m. I have to be up in 7 hours and get ready. So we're gonna loading up the HD texture pack takes a little bit. We all know this. This is nothing new in Minecraft. Everybody talks about running like 512 by 512 texture packs and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's no big deal. Or running the 2000 by 2000 ones. I think these ones might be 1000 by 1000. They may have taken them down a little bit just for everybody's sake. But this is a map called Color, Light, and Shadow. I think Color, Light, and Shadow RTX specifically, but it doesn't matter. It's by Pearlescent Moon. Wonderful person. I've talked to her quite a bit since the summit. Super talented builder. Very nice person. She's an Australian, so shout out to those Aussies out there. This map uses the HD resource pack, and that pack has a bunch of these glow blocks in there that she uses a ton in this game, or this map. So you'll see when I turn RT off that it's just the color of the block. That's all it is. But with RT on, we get the whole thing. We get the whole shebang. I think I can actually turn it off. Oh, okay, ray tracing is down. Because this map is mostly indoors, so it's fine. So this whole thing is separated by different zones. This first one's about global illumination. So global illumination is about light bouncing off of things and interacting with the objects all around it, and especially like filling out a room. So this is a pretty famous like angle that I've taken a ton of photos of. But you'll see each one of these rooms has a different color in it, and as it leaves that room, it all kind of blends together down here, which is a little bit more apparent at the top. So you can kind of see the gradients happening here. Like, there is no cyan block here creating this light. That is green and blue combining to make that. Blue and red obviously make purple. Good job, guys. Y'all did it. And this is like Dora the Explorer episode. And you'll see like these, this is like a marble texture, so it's a little bit more reflective. So you see a lot of the red and blue, and depending on the angle, you'll see all that stuff mixing up there. Over here, you'll see a mirror, which I'm sure you probably didn't actually think it was a mirror, because mirrors don't exist in Minecraft, but they do in Minecraft with RTX. And they are also one-to-one. So if you place blocks, it's all there. You'll see yourself holding a block. You're also a vampire, or just a floating hand, however you want to represent yourself, until you're in third person, and then you exist. I think this is not necessarily our thing. I think it's just Minecraft doesn't necessarily render your body when you're in first person. Yeah, I don't know. I know that they're working on making you not a vampire, but the rest of this is like, are we on the right time? Is that time to noon? Yes. So you can see the light creeping in through the top with different lamp styles. Just super cool. And then this is a construction zone where you can build your own lamp. I changed the time, but you can see it changing the time to like morning. It puts like light on each one of your little build areas here. Very cool. Over here we have the underwater zone, which I have an outdated version of this map. She has changed this aquarium room as far as I'm aware. But I think it's this one has multiple colors in it, so it's making a purple light, but there's red. Yeah, there you go. There's a view of it. Refraction, hard to see, but maybe we could see like that. Yeah, you can see like red and blue squares up there. It's flashing. I'm gonna try to stop doing that as much as I am. But there's red and blue up there, which is making like this deep purple color inside that tank. And the fish love it. Wherever they are. It's very cool. Very cool map. I love this feel because like if you ever been to an aquarium where like they cover you, right? You get this like this weird light but dark blue kind of feel in there, you know? And that's what it feels like when I'm under here, which is great. And if you could turn off particles and bedrock, that'd be even better. That way you wouldn't see the water dripping, but you know, whatever, bedrock. What you gonna do? And then I'm going to show you guys the mirror room. So there's a bunch of other examples in here. I'm not gonna go through them all because you guys should do it yourself. Oh, this is neat. Look at that. That's some Minecraft goodness. I don't know if Bedrock has like a full-on refresh like Java does. I'm not sure if it does or not. Holy shit, this video's about an hour. Fuck. Definitely a short video, boys and girls. It's, you know, it's fine. All right, and we're back. I wanted to show you guys this room. This is an infinity room. Which I'm sure you guys, I mean, you're all thinking, wow, this is a big room, Dwight. It's not. It's a super tiny room. It's such a tiny room. But it's made with mirrors. So, like, wait, you just put your head in here and you can give yourself a noogie with your own head. Or, like, this was my favorite thing to do. Where's the back of it? There you go. And then they all meld into one head. It's like Portal. It's like when you first get your portal gun and you find a corner and you put 2 portals in and you try to like run into yourself, you know? Oh yeah, that's another cool thing too. Iron trapdoors or whatever are super reflective, but yeah, you can see like the light bouncing off of there. And again, this is all like one-to-one. So like if you wanted to put like a bunch of blocks in here, those blocks will also get repeated into infinity. And if you increase your view distance, it goes even farther. Or it's supposed to. It looks like it terminates, but with the black background, it looks a little bit neater. But Pretty cool, sis. So, yeah, that's that. There is a really cool puzzle room on this map, which I am not going to solve because I want you guys to come in here and do this. But, oh, right. She changes your game mode when you come in here, so you can't cheat. But this room is also super cool, RT off, because all the blue lights are below are lighting up from the ground up, and there's mirrors all the way down the room, so it makes it look way bigger than it is. And it's so cool. I'm so happy with it. But there's a puzzle room, a little jump puzzle. I'm just going to bust through the wall here. Oops, I hit the floor again. But just to show you guys really quick this puzzle. So this puzzle is about light bending. So, I don't know if you have to start on the red one, but as you press these, it's going to open up holes. There we go. To the outside, which let the sun in, right? And that sun is going to come down at different angles. So as that sun comes in and hits a glass block, a stained glass block, it'll change its light properties, and as it combines to those, it creates like purple. Red and blue make purple, and you can see a little bit of blue leaking here because it's catching the tail end of it there. But depending on the angle that you go through, so this one's going through, what is that? That's like green, a little bit yellow and red. So we got green, red, and then this is probably the yellow that's getting mixed by both colors. Yeah, so it's like green going into yellow, and then the yellow and green is going into red. It goes on the floor there. Get a beam that goes straight down that's yellow to two double reds. Makes a really solid red with like yellow on the outside. And then there's multiple rooms where you have to solve these puzzles. But I'm not going to spoil that. You guys will have to figure that out. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video because it is super long. I still have to edit this and upload this so it can go live at 6. If you guys have made it to the end of this video, which hopefully you have, I mean, hopefully you guys are just as excited about this as I am, but there is going to be so many other channels out there putting out videos on this because the embargo is 6 a.m. and it's incredibly exciting. But if you guys have made it to the end, I'm going to be live streaming today. There'll be more info down below, but you can come and watch me at 9 a.m., which is 3 hours after this video goes live. So once this video goes 3 hours old, you'll see me live on Twitch. I'll probably be streaming to YouTube as well, like I normally do, but maybe not because I'm still kind of trying to set up everything here. So I keep catching something in the corner of my eye, but I think it's on my glasses. Please ignore me. But this is why I haven't been online as much as I have. And what I've been working on, and I'm so excited to finally be able to show you guys. So anyways, I'm going to be streaming at 9 a.m. Minecraft with RTX goes live at 10 a.m. So it's an hour. Figured an hour, hang out, we could talk, maybe play a little block game, who knows. And then we'll move on to playing Minecraft with RTX, and we can do more of this stuff live. You guys can ask me questions, ask me anything you want, and I'll show you as much as I possibly can. You guys saw a couple of bugs already. Again, beta, it's all right. I actually hadn't even seen that chunk error loading thing, but again, I'm blaming it on the fact that I'm recording. So, excuse me as I burp. I'm going to edit this video really quick, so it's probably still going to be a long video, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for everybody who is still watching my channel and who is here and still supporting this madness while I go insane trying to share this beautiful, beautiful game with you guys. And I look forward to playing with you at some point. I'm not 100% sure if multiplayer is working right now because it was not early on. Maybe you have to be in the insider program. I'm not sure, but everybody will have access to Minecraft with RTX, assuming you have an RTX capable video card, which hopefully most of you do. If not, that's fine. It's all good. You guys can play video games. Anyways, goodbye. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful night.